Welcome back. In this video, we want to talk to you guys about the different options that your clients have for ordering, and we want to make sure you understand how to present the options to them, and then you also sort of understand on the back end what it means for you. So basically, there's three different options for ordering. People can purchase retail. Now, a retail order could be done through your store. Some of you might be stocking a couple of these gels, and there it's like instant gratification. People just want to buy it. So you can set a retail price for this. Make sure it's covering all of your cost. Susie can mention at the end of the video what she does with this, but people can purchase it retail just from your business. If they do that, there's no money back guarantee. So I would encourage and I would explain to your clients also that if they purchase through the website and it ships directly to them, they get a money back guarantee and they can also get a 10% discount because you have 10% discount codes, at least when you start. You have unlimited numbers, and hopefully after 90 days, you do at least 10 people and you get another unlimited amount. But so if they go onto your website, they can just order the product and they'll see the one-time price. So this one off on your website is 70 US dollars. If they put it on a subscription, they save 20%. So it's 55 US dollars on subscription. All right. So really the options that your clientele are going to be looking at is, hey, do you want to just order it one off or do you want to subscribe and save? And I like to help people save money. So I always tell people, look, put it on subscription. You get 20% off, plus I have an additional 10% off. So you can get 30% off your first order. If you end up not liking it, it's a money back guarantee and just delete your subscription. All right. Now, I understand some people, they don't want to mess with it. Some elderly people I know are like really scared of subscriptions. So if they don't mind paying a little bit more to do retail, they can do that. But I also want you guys to remember that sometimes people are in and out of your centers and they're not coming back for lots of different visits. And this is a way to continue to have income and revenue into your business. If you get people on subscription, that is residual income. It will continue to come on month after month after month. You get paid. When someone purchases retail, you're going to make the difference between the retail and wholesale price. So for this example that I'm using, that's $15. If they're on subscription, you are going to make 25% of whatever volume they get. So we've used the example before. A lot of people are starting with the deluxe bundle. It's a really good protocol to get started. It's each of the gels and the liquid. You make $47.50 month after month after month when they're ordering that. So it's a great option. I really encourage people to start with all of the Redox Signaling products because they get 10% off their first order. And each one of them does something different, right? This is super targeted for relief and recovery for their muscles and joints, instant gratification, the Renew 28, the white tube, which I just have a mini one with me right now, but the white tube, it's really great for skin, cuts, burns, bruises, anti-aging. I mean, there's a million things for it. And then of course the liquid is really what's going to help them internally get their health back in balance. So we have those two tiers for customers. And then there is an option to be an associate. Now, some of you might not be comfortable talking about this option or you don't want to talk about it, but some of your clients might ask, okay? It happens where they say, well, I want to share this, or I have family members that want this. They should then become associates. So that's where it costs $40. They get a website of their own. They get referral codes of their own. They can refer people to this and they get paid on those orders. And then you get the volume. And in time, you get paid on the volume, like the different distribution channels that open up, you get a percentage of all of that. And the money can multiply. And this is where it also becomes like passive income because now you're getting paid off of the work of what other people are doing. And it's amazing. So this is something that, again, only look at if those people are going to refer. If someone just wants to use the products, they should probably subscribe and save. It's the best option. If they want to share with other people, they can become an associate. Susie, myself, the team is here to support those people that also want to share. We know sometimes you're busy with your business and you can't do as much. So just get people plugged in. So that was what I wanted to cover. Susie, anything you want to add about how to talk about these options, the way that you do things?
Yes, I just wanted to add because I learned the hard way. Don't throw up on people when you share. Ask questions, lead with questions. So, for instance, when I go to share something with somebody, I used to just be like, oh my God, there's this really great product. And I'd send them like the links to the Discover Redox page. And then I'd send them a video and then I'd send them this. And people were like, ugh. Like they just were like, God, I don't even want to look at it because you just forced it down my throat.
Yeah.
Duh. Not the proper way to share. So now I start with, usually I'll text them if it's not somebody who's in my center. Obviously, center people, they get the gold gel on them, and that's what opens the door. But when I share with friends, for instance, now I just say, hey, oh my gosh, I rediscovered this amazing product. I've been using it in my center. My clients are absolutely going crazy over it. Would you like to know more? And then I leave it at that. And of course, because they love you, they're going to be like, yes, I would like to know more.
Yeah.
Now they opened the door to be more receptive to whatever you send them. Then a lot of times I'll ask, how is it that you prefer to learn? Would you like to get on a call with me? Would you like to get on a Zoom call where doctors are talking about it and you have a Q&A, they'll explain the product? Or would you like me to just send you a website that you can read about it?
Yeah.
Again, they're every time they're saying yes, 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 they're like one step closer to accepting it. And it's going to just be way better received. And that's what I've seen. So that's what I do. So that was just kind of my tip. I'm like, oh my God, if I had
Yeah.
learned this sooner, I would have
Yes,
not
exactly.
burned people out. That was
Yeah.
huge.
And the
Big.
power of a third party. So, one thing that I've seen really be successful with a lot of owners are the ones that are getting their people plugged into the webinars that we have. So, your people are going to have questions. You don't need to become an expert in redox, right? You are an expert in what you're doing at the center. And this is just, it works in like conjunction with, we have experts, we have doctors that will answer your clients' questions. So, if you have not already, be sure you come to a Tuesday call and feel what they're like. You get the full overview, a deep dive into the research, the science, really understanding the differences between all the different products. So then your clients are better educated on what they want and they're understanding what they're saying yes to and what they're making the investment in. So I would come yourselves Tuesday, and then Saturday is really for people that have purchased to talk about usage and expectations. So we can get them started properly, all the tips and tricks, and even some more resources for them to look at. So make sure you're getting your people plugged in, which means that you first have to plug in so you understand. And then, like I said, the system is here, right? This is the business in a box for you. So you just got to kind of understand the business, and then you can walk the road and you can get your clients walking that road. And if they end up wanting to share, like for the people that want to be associates, you're busy in your business. We get it. Plug them in. They then bring their people to these calls that are already in place to answer questions and help them get started. So everything's here. And if you need any support, you just reach out. We'll help you navigate this. It takes a little bit of time to learn, I understand, but then you'll be flowing freely. All right. So, Susie, thank you so much. Any other things you want to mention about products that you stock and selling things retail in your center?
I only stock a little bit of the gold for
Okay.
the people who really need to have it. And I do actually charge a little bit of a premium to stock it. So I actually charge above the retail price of $70 if they want it in my store. And I do explain to them, like you said, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, no
So
money back
but
guarantee.
people just, there's absolutely some people who love the instant gratification of having it right there. And then sometimes I'll use the little travel tubes to sell them just that, but I make sure that I sign them up on a subscription
Yeah,
after that at that same
absolutely. If
time,
people
actually.
want to go home, so I have other center owners do the same thing. They have these travel size ones, and so when people buy a big one, they send them home right with the travel size one to kind of bridge the gap between when it's going to arrive in their physical location. And when you guys become associates, you have the option to get these little travel size ones at 50% off. So maybe you took advantage of that. If not, you can get some, or just people can be a little patient as they wait for it to arrive, and the anticipation can build. All right. So we appreciate you guys. Hopefully this has been really helpful, and we will see you on the calls.